I honestly think like I've been in this situation before, of it or anything. Like shut up. I just don't know what to pack ever. How do I move on? Which is a really, really horrible thing to say, but it also does make sense. Someone said, what camera do you use?
Setting your eyes straight after you've done your concealer.
That's years kind of where you find your feet and find who you're friends with. How do you stay in such good shape? Like what motivates you and what are your tips? I was like, Tulu, you'll be fine. She went and fainted. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my bestie Nya. Hey. I'm gonna curl her hair whilst we answer girl talk questions. So I've asked on my Snap story if you want to be involved in like any of my YouTube videos. I can promise you now Snapchat is the place to follow me because I literally go through and ask you guys all the stuff for input for my videos over on there. But my hair's looking like a lion right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Nya's just going to get some curlers, but today's video we're basically gonna answer some girl talk questions that you guys have. I feel like I haven't done a sit down video in a while. I've done a lot of like vlogs and come along to this with me, but I thought we could do like an actual sit down or stand up but sit down video, and I'm just gonna basically answer all of you guys' questions. I feel like I'm getting a bit older than the last time I done this now. Not much more has been learnt, but it's the thought that counts, and why not give you some more advice? Not that I give myself any. But someone has asked, I'm gonna quickly answer this because I don't think Nya does, but I use tanning oil. I use the barley body one sometimes. I haven't used it in a while. Thank you. But I do use them sometimes. But yeah, you can go follow Nya on all her social medias too. And guys, just a heads up, my book tour is so soon. So if you're from Essex or London way, Birmingham, like Nya. If you're from Birmingham, Manchester, Leeds, Bristol, lakeside areas, then you can come to my meet and greet, or you can travel down if you want as well. But yeah, that's coming very, very soon. I'll leave the ticket link down below just in case you haven't got your tickets left and you want to come. You can get my book there and also meet me. And on top of that, also we can film TikToks, do whatever. Do you want to sit down quick? Right, I'm gonna do my makeup. So, first of all, someone's asked, how did you get tattoos? So, in Amsterdam, it's legal to get tattoos from the age of 15 or 16, I think. And Nya also has tattoos, and she got hers done in Barcelona, which, Nya, was that 16?
14.
14 in Barcelona you can be to get a tattoo. So if you basically go to another country, I would obviously advise parental consent. My mum and dad knew that I was getting tattoos. It's not like I've gone there and just did it. And you're underage, they can do it on you if you're under the age. And from 14 in Barcelona, you can get a tattoo, which is incredibly young and crazy, but it's the law. So yeah, you can get it done. Basically, it's that one at a younger age. People always ask where I went in Amsterdam, and I actually cannot remember the name whatsoever. But if you search up Gumball Machine Tattoo Shop Amsterdam, that's the place I went. They did like a gumball machine outside that was like viral on TikTok. But I literally just stumbled across it and was like, oh, let's just go to this one. It looks quite nice in there. But we ended up going, but I actually do not know the name of it or anything. Like, shut up. Someone said, what country are you currently in? So we're currently in Spain. We're in the southern parts of Spain, which is the Marbella, that kind of area. Someone said, can you please do a pack with me for a festival? That's actually quite a good video because I've never really seen that before. And I feel like my pack with me for festivals are so messy because I never know what to pack. Like I'm so, what's the word? Like, I just don't know what to pack ever. I feel like that'd be quite a good video. I'm very messy. It would be funny to watch me stress about my outfits. But I always think for festivals, like I always overpack more than under because you never know like what you're gonna need on the day. Like it might just completely change and you need like an extra outfit. I got so much redness on my skin.
You got so much what?
Like redness today.
Why?
Like from scars and stuff. Someone said, is Femme Fresh good for the intimate areas of your skin's pH? I don't actually know much about it, but I feel like normally, like if you're trying to get a body wash that's better for like your intimate areas, then I definitely look up like on Safari like which one's best for your pH levels and stuff. I actually use one called Luna, which is like a body wash, which I think is really, really good and I've never had a problem with. But obviously everyone's different, so if you want to try something different you can. But yeah, I used to use Femme Fresh and now I just use Luna because I think it's just a little bit more gentle. But it's up to you what you want to use. But yeah, definitely like search up on like TikTok or something and it might come up with a bit more information because I don't have a clue, I'm not gonna lie. You could wear that if you want. Okay, someone said, me and my ex are always on and off and it's so confusing. One day he really likes me, then the next day he don't know how, like he don't know what to do. How do I move on? I honestly think like I've been in this situation before and the best thing to do is literally just like stop, like no contact with them. And I feel like people get scared of like the whole no contact because they're like, oh, but if I need him. But the thing is, once you've gone like a day without him and then like another day and then another day, you do learn to just like move on and like find other people to talk to. So I feel like the best thing to do in that kind of situation is literally just cut them off completely, because I don't think there's anything worse than like being, you know, stuck on the same boy for years on end. And the thing is with me is that I get really attached and then I end up wanting to talk to them every day, even if I'm not with them. But I think it's a bad idea. So if I was you, I could give you one word of advice, it would definitely be like cut him off, don't talk to him. Just treat him like he's invisible, which is a really horrible thing to say, but it also does make sense because like you don't want to be stuck on your ex and you can't physically, if you're still in love with him, chat to him every single day and not have feelings for him and, you know, get upset when he's doing things that you wouldn't want him to do when you was together. So I just genuinely think like just stop talking to him as a whole and it will make it a lot easier to get over. And I think that's what I've done and it just makes it a lot easier to get over someone. So I said, what camera do you use? I use the Canon G7X for my Insta pics and also for my YouTube videos, and it's a really good camera. You have it too.
Yeah, I think it's good that we both have it because it's like we both know how to work it and I can like take your pics and you can take mine.
Yeah, because some of my friends have no idea how to use it. So yeah, we both have Canon G7Xs, which are very good cameras, but they are super duper expensive.
I'm pretty sure there's like a waiting list for them now.
Really? That would be awful. I'm glad I got it when I did. I got mine like 4 years ago.
Yeah, so I got mine, my mum got it like 2020.
But before it was a trend to get it.
Literally.
Okay, now you can get involved. What's one thing you would change about your influencer life?
I wouldn't really change anything about it, can't lie. Would you change anything?
Maybe like the way people expect them, not expect the most, but people think they know you when they don't.
Oh no, yeah, that.
Like, there's a lot of opinions, like especially at like, you probably have it at college.
College, yeah.
And I have it at
prejudge.
Yeah, I have it at places too where people are like, oh, like because she's an influencer, she's not going to be nice, and it's like, well, you don't even give me the chance to talk. You're just literally.
I've had people go, oh, I was really surprised you're nice. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's not a good thing.
Like, well, what did you expect?
No, literally. I feel like that's one thing is like people misinterpret your actual personality and think you're going to be someone you're not, and it really annoys me because I'm like, I'm trying my best to like
come across like
how I actually am, but people still genuinely think like we're going to be rude in real life. So I'd probably say that's one thing I'd change.
But I feel like with our own actual past, I wouldn't change anything. Like career. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, not my actual career. How to deal with cramps? I use something called, I think what it's called.
I can't lie, I kind of just like firm it because I can't take paracetamols.
Why?
I don't know, I just can't swallow them.
Really?
So
no,
I
use, it's called Feminax and it's like a period cramp relief. Can I borrow that after you, please? Oh, thank you. I think it's quite good. It's basically just like a paracetamol, but
stronger.
I don't think it's even different. I think it's just named after Feminax. Like, I don't think it's even got anything different, but it makes you...
But maybe it just targets that area specifically.
Maybe, I don't know. But it definitely works, and it does help me, so definitely recommend. That's made my eyebrows go really white.
You need to go over it with your finger, and it doesn't go as white.
There we go. Do you ever go to caravan sites? I used to when I was younger. Have you ever been to
I've
one?
never been to a caravan site.
We used to go to one, I think it was called Havens.
I think I've heard of Haven. Like, you know when you see it on TV?
Wait, maybe not, I don't know. But it had like a bear. It had like all different like things. We used to go all the time. We had a caravan for like 6 years of my life. And we used to always go to caravan sites. Have you got any tips for this too? Someone's asked how do they like get their makeup to like last under their eyes without creasing?
I can't lie, I feel like with creasing, it's gonna crease regardless because it is makeup. Do you know what I mean? Like, your eyes aren't just gonna like stop. But I do recommend setting your eyes straight after you've done your concealer, and then, or if you've left it, blend it out first, then set it. Because if you set it and there's already creases, then you're just gonna get more throughout the day. I always use like a creamy concealer under my eyes, and then like say I need to cover, like right now I've just used a different concealer
for my under eye than my skin, because I've used like a creamier one for my under eye.
Yeah, I use this for under my eye. Oh god.
Makeup Mario.
And then I use the Hourglass for around my face. So I use different ones for different things.
And the Hourglass is a lot more coverage, isn't it?
Yeah, so I like that one for like...
It's heavier coverage.
Yeah.
That one really broke me out.
Did it?
I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think you're sensitive to some products?
Yeah, because my skin always breaks out to certain ones, don't they?
And then I'm just like, oh, I thought we find that all the time.
Yeah, you're like, I use that every day. I'm like,
can we sleep upstairs again?
Yeah, that was a good sleep one. I don't know where my eyelash colour is. Oh, I put it in here, didn't I?
Okay.
Someone's asked, do you tint your eyebrows often? Because that's why they always look so good. My tint lasts like a week. Help. So I get my eyebrows done like once every month and a half, maybe. I normally get them done professionally because I just think they last longer than when I used to get them tinted by my mum, who would do them in my bedroom. But I think there's actually specific tints that are meant to be a lot more long lasting that are. The one that we used to use was, not gonna lie, I have no idea what it's called. My sister can put it on the screen if she remembers, because she'll be editing this video. But I actually don't know what it's called, but it was actually a really good tint. It did last quite a long time, so you can always try to get that.
I just use this Maybelline one that's like a peel off tint.
Do you? And it works?
Yeah, it doesn't last long, but
Top it up.
you just top it up, and it's good for just like 4 days. Like, it's not like you've been sat there for ages, so it's not that annoying.
No, just do it before bed or something.
Yeah, then just do that, like literally 20 minutes later.
That's a good idea. Someone said tips for girls in year 8. What would you say now?
We didn't really do year 8. That was the year we went into COVID.
We went into lockdown in year 8, so I don't really remember much of year 8.
No, literally.
Year 8 was my worst year before I went into lockdown though.
I think year 9 was my worst one.
No, year 8 for me was awful. I had the worst time. And year 9, both.
I feel like year 9, because when we come out of lockdown, everyone had their groups. It was like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it became a lot harder at school. But pointless of lockdown, just in general. I think year 8's quite a muck about year, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think a muck about year, but I also think it's the year where everyone starts to like find themselves.
Yeah, so I think year 7 people were a little bit fake, because people were trying to make friends and, you know, like fit in. And then you kind of find people's true personalities in year 8. So don't be like shocked if you end up like falling out with one person but making friends with another, because it's quite normal, I think. Like, that year's kind of where you find your feet and find who you're friends with. You're not the youngest, you're not as scared anymore to be in school. Like, I just feel like it's different.
But that's the thing, I feel like with year 8, because people get a bit more confidence, they get a bit more cocky, they think they're a bit more...
And please don't be mean to the year 7s. I feel like in year 8, people were so rude to the year 7s.
Yeah, because they thought they were like, we thought we was like...
so high compared to them. But don't be like that, be nice to the year 7s. Because I actually got on with quite a lot of the year youngers.
Yeah, same.
How do you stay in such good shape? Like, what motivates you and what are your tips? So I think for me, like, I've always done something. Like, my whole entire life I've danced. I think when I was younger I did like tennis, dancing.
You did tennis?
Yeah, I did street fighting. I did so much. And I think like that would be my top tip, would be definitely like to, you know, like if you're younger and you're like coming home from school, find a club, find a hobby. Like, I was obsessed with netball growing up, and I always think that gives you some sort of motivation to push through school.
And you can make some friends as well.
And yeah, like my sport friends are like some of my bestest friends. Like, I literally love them so much. So I definitely recommend that. But on top of that also, I'd say motivation and stuff, set yourself goals, but don't set unexpected goals, because then you're not going to fulfill them. Like, even if that minuscule goal is just to go to the gym and spend half an hour working out, do it. Because like, I feel like so many people get, you know, like, oh, like I need to go to the gym, I need to do 2 hours at the gym every single day, and then you're not going to meet that, and then you're just not going to feel fulfilled, and then you're not going to go back. So I feel like giving yourself, you know, like a lot of time to kind of, I don't know, plan out what you're doing that day and then just squeeze it in where you can is better than like putting so much pressure that you have to go at this time. Yeah. So I feel like, yeah, a lot of people get worried about working out and stuff, but just don't put pressure on it. Like, you don't have to exercise every single day, it's not needed. If you want to go for a walk, go for a walk that day instead of working out. Like, the amount of days where I'm just like, CBA to get in that gym, I'm just gonna literally walk up and down my road 3 times, and I just do that and it makes me feel better.
You can even do workouts at home, you don't want to like step out the house.
Yeah, the amount of times, oh my god, Pamela Reif and all of that, I literally love them. I've done all of Chloe Ting's workouts, I swear.
I remember her from lockdown.
Yeah, that literally was my lockdown era. Someone said, what do you do for natural minimal makeup? I'm literally doing it right now, so just keep watching what I'm doing and you can copy. This is just like concealer, bronzer, a little bit of blush just to keep my face looking, you know, a little bit more alive, and that's it. And then you put a little bit of lip liner on. Call it a day, my love. I don't do too much.
On the other hand.
Yeah, but Nya loves a full face, and Nya is good at it. If I was as good as her, I would.
No, make me brush. Don't you think the hourglass brushes are so good?
So good.
Like I always refused to buy them, but then when they sent me them the other day, I was like, oh my god, that's why everyone has them now.
Did your belly button piercing hurt? I'm scared to get mine done. Mine was absolutely fine.
Yeah, mine, I didn't think mine hurt. I think my helix hurt more than my belly button.
I think a lot of people have different pain tolerances when it comes to their belly though, because like Tallulah, I was like, Tallulah, you'll be fine. She went and fainted.
Bless her.
Bless her. We can, we're her friend. But no, literally, like, Tallulah had a really bad experience with hers. But I had a fine experience.
Was fine, yeah.
Do you know what? I actually do think, though, like, I went in thinking, oh, I'm going to faint. Like, I'm going to pass out a little bit.
Are you a fainter?
No.
Oh.
Not really. But I went in thinking I'm going to faint, I'm going to this. So I kind of scared myself more. Yeah. Then when it actually happened, I was like, oh, was that it? Like, it wasn't even that big.
I feel like if you tell yourself what it's going to be like, you feel like it's going to be like that, and it will just happen.
Yeah.
Like when you say, oh, I feel sick, then you kind of like...
Putting it in your own head.
Yeah, so it's like the placebo effect kind of.
Definitely, no. So I think it's actually fine. I don't think it's that bad.
It hurt more than my helix.
And once it's done, it's done. Like, it's in your belly then.
Literally, so, it's done. I think the healing process can be a little bit like fiddly, but that's it. It doesn't actually hurt though. No,
the healing process wasn't bad for me, really.
And don't rush to change your
belly piercing. Yeah. The amount of girls I've seen, I can't remember who it was now, but one of my mates got hers done, and then like the second week she was trying to change it, and I was like,
I think Tallulah changed hers really quick, but then she started posting how it's gone really red.
Oh really?
And was like, why has it gone red?
No, mine's I waited literally nearly a year to change mine.
Yeah, I waited 6 months.
I think you should definitely wait quite a while, because you can get things like sepsis from blood. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, so just don't rush. It's not worth it. Like the belly button that they give you is actually not that bad.
No, and like, you don't need to have all these changed straight away. Like I think it's nice that I waited, because now I'm like, oh yeah, I can change it. But like,
exactly.
I've had all that time to kind of get excited to change it, and now I've changed it.
And I feel like the time does go quite fast.
Yeah, like don't rush it just because you really want to get like a butterfly on your belly, because you'd also have blood poisoning and it's not good. Like not necessarily, but I just think you should wait.
And you'll just have to take out the piercing anyway, so it'll probably reject, so you'll just be like, oh, all that for what?
Literally just for a butterfly. I love how we're saying butterfly.
Literally, but I feel like that's what you go. I went for that first, like a dangly butterfly.
Yeah, it's always that kind of vibe. Close up of the nails. These are my nails, as you can see. Do you miss wearing lashes? Yes, I miss them a lot recently. Went through a phase where I was like, yeah, clean Gorilla, but I think because it's summer and everyone's wearing them around me, it really hurts.
But you could just stick some on the ends, or yeah, you did that yesterday and you just ripped them off.
I just didn't like it. I think because I got so used to not having them.
Then when you put them on, you was like, what the hell?
No, literally, but I'm really missing it right now. Okay guys, so we're all dressed and ready now. As you can see, I'm in this really cute set from Casela Studios. I think it's Hosea. So cute. What it looks like. It's the shorts. Nya, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing this cute set from Mars the Label.
Very cute. Love, love, love. And we're gonna go now. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all different socials, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.